Welcome back, students. My name is Mr. Koyala, and I serve as your assistant principal here at New Tech High School. I hope you all had a great summer. Today, we're going to be going over our student orientation, and we have a lot to cover. So let's go ahead and get started. For those of you that are new to the school, this is our principal, Miss Hutchison. Her office is located in the main office at the front of the building, but you can usually find her in the halls engaging with students. Once again, my name is Mr. Koyalo. I serve as your assistant principal. I'm not going to read through each one of these bullet points. I'll let you guys kind of go through these bullet points and read. But my location is in the hallways, classrooms, providing support, engaging with students, asking you guys questions. What are you learning? You find me in the lunchroom, and my office is 138. This tends to be a extremely important person, especially during the first week of school because the schedule changes. So for those of you that are looking to change your schedule, during Project Zero Hour, you'll be able to fill out a schedule change form. She will receive it and she will contact you and bring you down to speak with you. But she not only does scheduling, but she focuses on graduation, academics, emotional, social support, our college and career readiness. She's going to provide you guys with classroom guidance lessons. And for those of you that need it, you'll be able to speak with her on a one-on-one basis or small group as she provides counseling as well. For those of you that attended New Tech High School last year, you guys probably remember Miss Whitfield. She serves as our campus coordinator. She focuses on discipline, testing, and many other facets of the job. We also have Nurse Young, our school nurse, and she will be here again another year with us here at New Tech. Our instructional coaches, we have Miss Jennifer Hatcher and Christina Guzman. They support your teachers in helping them helping them provide you guys with the best innovative lessons, projects, etc. For those of you that were here last year, you guys remember Mr. Jenkins. He was our physics teacher. Well, he has been promoted to our project-based learning coordinator. So now he's going to be working with our teachers, making sure that we are taking our projects to the next level. Just as you guys remember, these are 3 pillars for those of you that are new to our school. We really focus on trust, respect, and responsibility. And you guys will really learn this through our culture project. And our culture project is going to be done this year, not through all of the classes, but through Project Zero Hour. So that's when we're going to focus on our culture project, which is really focusing on these 3 values of the school. So thinking about campus culture, if you have attended New Tech, we know all about agency, collaboration, and communication. What aligns really well with our campus culture is how you guys are graded. So you are graded through agency, collaboration, written and oral communication, and knowledge and thinking. Here at New Tech, it's a little bit different. Once again, if you've attended any other school, you know you have bells. You're listening for bells. Here at New Tech, we have no bells. We're really focusing on that college atmosphere. We also have those collaborative spaces. It gives you an opportunity to work with your peers, focusing on your projects or any other work that you are trying to get done. We also have Flex Wednesdays. We really focus on Flex Wednesdays for our clubs. We give you guys an opportunity to attend clubs that really pique your interest. We also have our PBL presentations, and a big seller here, of course, is no uniforms. So I want to get into our morning procedures because whether you're here last year or not, the procedures are changing a little bit. So we're going to start with some that have not changed. So bus riders, you will be dropped off in the front of the building, so you will enter through the front door. Parents will drop off in the back of the building, so those students will enter through the back door. If you arrive late, you will enter through the side door. As you can see here, I have auditorium, cafe, and green hall. So what I want to talk to you guys about here is when you come in from 8:15 until we release you guys roughly around 8:55, so you guys have 5 minutes to get to class. We are going to utilize the auditorium this year. Of course, you get to kind of hang out in the cafeteria and outside of the cafeteria, but you could only go as far down as the green hall. Once you get down to the green hall, there will be a staff member there to make sure nobody goes past that green hall. So that means you can use the green hall. You can use that. You can hang out in that outside space, outside the cafeteria, inside the cafeteria, in the orange hall. But those are the areas. As far as restrooms go, you can only utilize the restrooms that are right outside of the cafeteria for this morning procedure time. And then the expectation is to remain in the building at all times. So when you are dropped off here, the expectation is that you come directly in at 8:15. No going to stores, no hanging out, none of that. Come into the building. Let's talk about our afternoon procedures. Our afternoon procedures, you're going to exit the building at 4:40. You must have permission to remain in the building, and that could be permission from any adult in the building. Bus riders are going to utilize the front door, so that's the best exit to use if you are catching the bus home. And then if your parents are picking you up, go ahead out the back door. Technology. So we all know that here at NewTek, we're one-to-one with technology. So everybody's going to have a laptop. You guys should have picked up your technology during open house. Now, if you were here last year and you still have last year's technology, that does need to be returned. Please return that to Miss Whitfield or Miss Yaden. This next bullet point says if you need assistance or tech, if you need assistance or tech accessories, you must input a help ticket. So it's going to be a little bit different than it was last year. Last year, your teacher would release you. You would go down to Miss Whitfield. You would ask her if she has a charger or an extra laptop to borrow for the day. And that is not going to be the case because you are not allowed to leave class for any tech issues. You will have an opportunity to input a help ticket, and then we will be reviewing those help tickets and we will provide you with what you need. Phone usage is discretion of the teacher. So each and every teacher, they run their domain, they run their classroom. So each teacher is going to inform you of their expectations for their class. If a teacher says, hey, we have to turn in our cell phones in the beginning of class because they feel like it's a distraction, then you're going to turn in your cell phones in the beginning of the class. If your teacher allows you to have your phone to use for the class, then you could use it for the class. But like I stated before, it is the teacher's discretion. Project Zero Hour, just like last year, Project Zero Hour is going to be in the morning, in the beginning of the day, from 9 to 9:50. What is Project Zero Hour utilized for? It's for projects, interventions. You're going to be engaged in your campus culture projects, catching up on missing assignments. There's a system that's going to be embedded. It's going to be very important for Project Zero Hour. It's called a trust card system. Some of you may remember the trust card system. We are bringing it back. We have revamped the trust card system, and later on in the presentation, Mr. Jenkins will go over it very thoroughly. And then what I have up here next is the snack machine, okay, from 8:15 to 9:50. This is the only time throughout the whole day that the snack machine is going to be available. 8:15 when you get through these doors, okay, and all through Project Zero Hour. After that, it will be shut down. So I encourage you to get all of your snacks in the beginning of the morning, the beginning of the day. Okay, just rack up, stash them in your backpack, and have your snacks for the remainder of the day. Flex Wednesday. Flex Wednesday, some quick expectations. I want you guys to fill out your schedule. When you have the opportunity, fill it all out. Follow your schedule. Transition directly to the next session when you are released. And listen, we're going to be very, very, we're going to really watch out for you guys, especially for those that are not attending these sessions, and you guys will be given corrective actions. So we want to make sure that you guys are attending these sessions. It's extremely important, and just follow your schedule. You guys filled out the schedule. You guys wanted these sessions. Make sure you attend these sessions. Here are our hallway expectations, and they're pretty simplified. No running, no horseplay. Stay to the right of the hall. Walk and talk. This is something I always tell you guys. Do not stay stationary talking to your friends. Walk. If you guys have the same class on the east side of the building, walk towards the east side of the building. If you guys both have the same class on the west side, walk and talk going to class. If you guys are in totally different directions, you're just going to have to see each other during the next break or lunchtime. Be observant of your surroundings. So what I mean by this is a lot of you guys are constantly on your phones. I want to make sure you guys are not just looking at your phones, not watching where you're walking. Okay, I don't want you guys to run into each other, hurt each other. So please be observant of your surroundings. Use appropriate volume and language. We don't need you guys yelling. Just make sure that your volume is at a minimum and you guys are using language that's suitable for high school. Follow directions of facilitators, administration, and security. If any adult in the building gives you a directive, please follow that directive. I don't need any of the adults in the building coming to me and saying this particular student was disrespectful, because then I'm going to have to hold you accountable for that. Restrooms, no hanging out in the restrooms. Okay, take care of business and please move on. Be respectful of the property. Respect the privacy of others. Keep the floor clean. Don't just clean your hands and throw stuff on the floor. This is our home. Let's have some NewTek pride. Okay, expectations for lunch. I want you guys to go directly into the cafeteria line. If you're eating. If you're not eating, you can go ahead and take a seat. No running, no horseplay. Clean up after yourself, please, guys. This is extremely important. Clean up after yourselves once you're finished eating. Remain seated until released. And the restroom, and you can utilize the restroom as needed. Okay, which the location for the restroom is going to be right outside the cafeteria. That's the only restroom that you're going to be able to utilize. Dress code. I'm going to let you guys kind of take a look at this, okay? So, skirts, shorts, dresses, they must be longer, ladies, than the tip of your finger at rest. Shirts must fit the top of your pants at all times. So, no midriffs, okay? We're not trying to see your belly buttons and your stomachs, okay? Pajamas and house shoes are not allowed. Transparent see-through material, including rips and pants, are unacceptable unless they're worn with something that meets the dress code. So if you want to wear some leggings under your jeans, then yes, you could wear those ripped jeans. And then sagging your pants are not allowed, fellas. Okay, so now I want to get into our drills. Okay, these are extremely important because though they're a drill, we need to practice makes perfect, right? So whatever we're practicing, I need you guys to perfect it. So take a look at our lockdown drill. A lockdown drill will be announced, so I will inform you on the announcements, whether it's a drill or whether it's the real thing. Your teacher understands the expectation of clearing the halls. They're going to close, lock doors, turn off lights, and then move you guys out of sight. The expectation is that you guys have your cell phone silent. Remain silent and do not open the door for nobody. So if I'm knocking on the door, do not get up and knock and open the door. Even if I say, hey, this is police department or this is administration, we all have the keys. When it's over, we will unlock the door. And always think, lock lights out of sight. We're gonna have that door locked at all times. The lights go off, and then you guys, your teachers, will make sure that you guys are out of sight. The main thing here is follow your teacher's directive during every drill. That's really the focal point here. The same thing with the fire drills. You guys been going through fire drills since elementary. The difference this year is we're going to have one fire drill per month. Once again, I'm not going to have to go through this list because all you have to do is listen to your teacher. Your teachers have already been through this training with me, and they know the expectations, so you just follow their directives. Secure, shelter in place, same thing. A secure drill, it basically you're just going to follow the directives of your teacher. And really, you're just going to follow your normal schedule, because a secure drill is if something is happening outside of the building. So we lock the doors, but everything continues um, as normal schedule. Shelter in place is your weather drill. Not going to have to go through any specifics. Once again, just listen to your teacher. Okay, we are all going to go to the band hall. Okay, I need you guys to be on your best behavior when we're getting there. We'll finish the drill, and then I'll get you guys back to class as soon as possible. Okay, so I'm going to be transparent with you guys. We have a new discipline flowchart, and your teacher's already been through this training. So I'm going to kind of let you guys know how this works. So on this discipline flowchart, as you can see, if you guys are misbehaving in class, your teacher will identify the behavior. If the behavior is a level 3 or level 4, that goes directly to me. If it's a level 1 or level 2, it's teacher managed. So they will go through the steps of documenting your behaviors, okay, calling your parents for step 2. Step 3, you will have to meet with the counselor, and you will be put on a behavior contract. Step 3, if you continue to look down, you will receive 1 punch on your trust card. Once again, you're probably like, okay, what is a trust card? Mr. Jenkins will inform you guys of what the trust card system is all about. Step 4, you will be meeting with Miss Whitfield. And then step 5, if hopefully it doesn't come to that, but then you will be meeting with me. All through these steps, your teacher will be contacting your parents, and they will be documenting everything that's happening. I'm just informing you this, guys, but what I do know is that we have some really great students here. We really don't have a lot of discipline problems, so this may not be something that majority of you are going to ever have to deal with.
Hey, what's up, New Tech? It's Mr. Jenkins here, your PBL coordinator, and today I'm going to be talking a little bit about one of our new systems here at New Tech, the Trust Card. So here at New Tech, we utilize the 3 pillars: trust, respect, and responsibility. And all 3 of those pillars are wrapped up in our new 5-step discipline system that Mr. Coyato just went over with you, as well as the Trust Card. So take 5 minutes with me and go over what this Trust Card is. Hey, really pay attention, because this Trust Card is going to be what you use to make this year successful, fun, and hey, the best it could ever be, right? So let's talk about what it is. The Trust Card is a way for you to utilize our collaborative spaces and to receive incentives and to make sure that you are on track to being a collaborative learner that takes agency over their own learning and is a student leader. So right now you don't have a Trust Card, right? Well, by this time next week, you will. Everyone will have a Trust Card next week. I'm going to come around to your Project Zero Hour classes this week and take a picture of all of you in front of a green screen. And we're going to use that to generate a card with your face on it, and it's going to have some stuff about you. It's going to look cool. It was designed by Mr. Atkins. And this time next week, I'll issue that Trust Card to you in a clear plastic holder with a lanyard. We want you to keep that on you at all times. Why? Hey, because that says that you're in good standing, that you can utilize these collaborative spaces autonomously, and that you are deserving for any incentive that our administration would like to give to you. So how are we going to do that? Well, each time that you are going to go to a collaborative space, whether it be in Project Zero Hour or during any one of your classes, you've got to have your Trust Card on you, right? So whether it's around your neck or on your bag or in your pocket, like I like to carry mine, you're always going to have that on you. On the front where you see the truss guard, if you flip it around, the clear plastic has a spot to put another thing that's the second piece of this equation. And it's, as you see here, our project passport. Now, whenever you're in a Project Zero Hour class or a core class or elective, and you need to utilize a collaborative space such as the Cubbies or the green screen room, recording studio, the maker space, which I'm in right now, your teacher is going to have to give you a project passport that has your name, the project, of course, the location that you're going, the date and time, and they'll sign off on that. And all you have to do is take that passport, throw it inside your ID holder right behind your truss card, and be off on your way to collaborate and do great project work. So nobody is going to be permitted to utilize those spaces unless you have those two things, your truss card and a project passport given to you by your Project Zero Hour teacher or whatever teacher that's allowing you to leave their classroom and go utilize these collaborative spaces for any reason, right? So if you have any questions about the truss card, ask your Project Zero Hour teacher. And right after this, click the link in the exercise below to show us that you understand these new systems and how they can work for you. Hey, I cannot wait to go to each of your classrooms and the collaborative spaces and work with you on some amazing projects and have the most fun year at New Tech that we've ever had. All right? Jenkins out.
So in closing, students, here are the keys to success. Attend school on time every day. Be organized. Set goals for yourself. Take an opportunity to learn more about college. We have a representative here, Mr. Mitchell, and he's located in room 107. Always try your best and believe in yourself. That is the end of the presentation. Students, now that we've completed this presentation, your next steps is to complete the Google form. This informs me that you had an opportunity to watch the presentation fully. Thank you, and I look forward to working with each and every one of you guys. Have a great school year.